We are the ones who don't know what we're fighting for. Give us a gun and send us all off to war. We are the ones who grow up in violent homes. We are the ones who don't know what's right or wrong. I know. We are the ones who were born into war. We are the ones who just don't give a fuck no more. No more. We are the ones who don't know why we're losing score. Give them a badge so they can send us to the morgue. We are the ones who are scared to walk out the door. We are the ones who don't know what we're dying for. I know. We are the ones who were born into war. We are the ones
Happy fucking Wednesday, everybody. How's everybody doing?
All good. How you doing?
Not too
Hey,
bad. How was everybody's holidays? Whatever it was you celebrated.
good.
Mine was quiet.
I celebrated traditional Kwanzaa, and it was nice. No, I'm just kidding.
That's fantastic.
Be rad though, but no, it was good. It's relaxing, chill, stress free.
Yeah,
Usual, too much food.
there
Yeah, I ate
was
like
a
a
whole
fucking
lot
pig.
of that. Went to my mom's house for Christmas Eve, and she always does a prime rib. So I ate way too
Oh
much
my
prime
god.
rib, and the unfortunate part of that is the missus missed out on it because she got sick the morning of. Like, we went there the night before and stayed overnight. The next morning, she woke up and had a fucking fever, and
Oh no.
yeah, she was, and it was way up there. So I was feeding her Tylenol all day while the rest of the family was doing their thing, and she ended up having COVID.
Oh man.
So then I caught it a couple of days later and didn't get over it till after the New Year.
Wee.
So like what we had planned for like the weekend of the 20 would have been the 28th, Saturday the 28th. We were supposed to go do a Christmas New Year's thing with her nephew and his husband, and that shit went out the window because we had COVID. So, and the luckiest little fuck in the house, my son, didn't catch it, or if he did, didn't show any signs or symptoms. Just, and I felt kind of bad for him because I was like, we had plans to do stuff with him over the holiday, and we really couldn't because they're fucked up. Like, I ended up missing a couple of parts of days of work because of it. Because, like, I just couldn't focus. I had brain fog. I didn't feel real shitty, but just not being able to focus doesn't work well in my line of work dealing with that shit. Huh. Who's out there so far? Dave, you were almost first. You were this close.
Almost.
And also, Meter legitimately is taking a shit right now, in case anybody wanted to know. Chances are he's probably not going to make it. He said he's got the bubble guts showed up right after he decided to put the poop emoji out there, so he kind of screwed himself on that one.
Oh
What's
man.
happening, James?
He had spicy wing Wednesday, and it fucked with his guts.
Apparently. Paul, you see us in here, you know how to get in here, but you just sit and chat. What, did you give up on coming and hanging out and not saying anything and just talking more in chat per usual, or what?
He'd rather sit out there and not say anything.
Apparently. See Socorro's out there. I hope you guys all had a good, safe holiday. I mean, ours was safe because we fucking couldn't go anywhere. And
Well,
I was here.
luckily, no side effects. That's all that matters.
yeah, the missus, she fucking. The only reason we found out it was COVID is because she started having heart palpitations, and with her heart failure, she called her cardiologist. Cardiologist goes, "You need to go in and get seen, see if they can figure out what it is." They upped her one of her cardiac medications to kind of mellow
Oh
shit
shit.
out.
Okay.
Downside is that medication drops her blood pressure, so she's been getting dizzy a little bit more, and now they're weaning her back down to her regular dose. So
Jesus.
Wow.
yeah, fun stuff.
Mm.
Then come into the new year. Yesterday, I will give loose details on this, but I can't say names of anything. The company I work for got bought out by another company, which is a hedge fund, and I'm not going to say the names of whichever companies, just so that way I don't get myself in trouble for dropping news before they drop a news cycle. I mean, if you really want to know, I'll tell you, but only privately. I'm not putting it on the internet. Oh, that's fun. I'm locked into a position for the next 6 months. Not like I was going anywhere anyways, but you know, kind of limits what I can do with inside the company that I currently work for. Even if something popped up that I really wanted, and I couldn't do it anyways, just because I'm locked in now. Because we're going with they're calling it a lift and move. I'm like, no, that's called a hostile takeover when you say we can't do anything else.
Mm.
I was like, but the more I was thinking about it, we're a really small team in the grand scheme of the health insurance industry. I was like, and this company that's taking us over, they've never bought a company like this, so they have no idea the ins and outs of our business. So it's like that kind of gives us a lot of fucking leverage to get some things that we really want out of it. I was like, one, in the way that we run our business, two, compensation, and things like that. So I was like, well, that's kind of a plus side more that I think about it. But then it's like I told everybody else on our team who's freaking the fuck out, I was like, listen, I was like, this is kind of like, since you've never been in the military, this is kind of like joining the military. You've been brought into the draft. They brought you up on orders to go somewhere else. And you don't have an out. Welcome to the military. You just learned something about the military and you didn't even know it. And then I was like, that's why I'm not worried. I've been down this road. I was like, and if there's something else you need to know, the best two places in the world are the place you just fucking left and the place you're going to. You know what bullshit you're leaving, and there may be less bullshit at the new place. So those are the two best places in the world. Think of it like that and you'll feel a lot better about the situation. I don't think that helped anybody because apparently there was anxiety attacks yesterday. I'm like, you guys are fucking pussies.
Because you know what? People have heard the horror stories, right? Companies come in, they buy up your company, they clean house, and they go on to the next one, you know?
Yeah, that's the thing everybody's worried about. I'm like, they can't clean house on this since we're the only line of business like this they've ever bought. If they do, they'll lose so much fucking money from the people not being able to work or get shit done that it would be a total waste of money of them buying the company as is. Because, like, what'd they say? Last year alone, I think our company saved the insurance company we were working for somewhere in the neighborhood of, like, fucking $700 million or some shit. So it wasn't a small drop in the hat. It's a lot of fucking money. So, like, if you remove our team, which is my team specifically, is about 9 or 10 people. That's $700 million on 10 people. That's $70 million a piece, basically, that you're losing out on. And I'm not making anywhere near $70 million a year, I can tell you that much. If that was the case, I'd have a hell of a lot nicer house. And way better internet connection. Yeah, so...
So, Coro, the answer to your question is David Bowie. I already know. I don't even need to look it up.
Oh, my phone.
Because hers was a couple weeks ago, I think. I always forget. Like a week or two ago. But yeah, it's David Bowie. Because he was born on the 8th and he passed away 2 days after his birthday. Like the 10th, I think.
Oh, that sucks.
And for
Yeah, right?
And for shits and giggles today,
This is the 4th?
me and the missus bought a couple of Amazon mystery packages. 'Cause there's a pallet place over here that just sells them.
Okay, yeah.
But, yeah, spent a little more than I wanted to. But I got something really fucking cool out of the deal. A brand new whiskey decanter.
Like a pistol.
Fucking 9.
No, it is. It's a Glock 17 modeled after a Glock 17.
That's great.
I was like, that totally made it worth it. Worth the money spent. I was like, I drink whiskey. I like that. That's fucking cool. And it came with little shot glasses that look like bullets.
Who wants a shot? Do it.
We're going to play Russian roulette with whiskey.
I wouldn't do a shot of whiskey if you put a gun to my head. Oh, wait. Well, now I will.
One of the boxes had... They were big fucking boxes. Had these boxes of fucking non-dairy creamers. Like 7 of them in there. We don't drink coffee in this house. I had to go take them to the neighbor who is actually dairy-free, luckily. I'm like, hey, guess what? You just got a whole bunch of non-dairy creamer for your coffees.
That's what I use.
She was excited. I was like, all right, cool. And when like she opened up one of them, and they came in 3 little cartons, and it was like different flavors, like a French vanilla and some other shit.
Oh, hell yeah. French vanilla, Irish cream, probably.
They're
Yeah,
usually cranked full of sugar, though, those.
Hell yeah, they are.
yeah. Because what did it say? It was It was almond and coconut milk, non-dairy creamer.
Oh, interesting.
And there was some bunch of other shit in there. Also, should there be another passing of the moon in front of the sun, I've got plenty of glasses to watch the eclipse. Because there was
really?
probably like fucking 150 of the little paper fucking eclipse glasses in
Oh
there.
yeah.
I'm like, you guys are about a year late on that, but there's another one coming at some point.
Yeah, there's got to be, right?
I don't remember. I don't know when the next eclipse is. That's a lunar eclipse when it goes into the sun, I think. Or is it a solar eclipse? One of the two. Yeah, because like we had like three pairs when they came around this last time, so all of us in the neighborhood are passing them around, looking up at the sun.
I didn't even bother to go outside. I knew it was happening because my office is right off the lobby, and it got dark, and then it came back light. It was really cool.
Oh damn, that would have been way cooler.
2026, dude. We're all good.
Oh good, we're set for next year then.
Yep. There's two actually. There's a solar and a lunar eclipse. There's a solar eclipse that you can partially see from North America on August 12th, 2026, and there's a full lunar eclipse that is visible from the Americas March 3rd, 2026. So there you go.
Bam.
Good shit.
Well, that's good.
That's
Oh,
NASA. That's from NASA's website too.
I want to see is a meteorite shower. That's what I'd like to see.
that would be cool.
I also want to see the Aurora Borealis
Oh, I've seen that many times.
sometime. Yeah, you're a bit farther north than me.
No,
too,
but
so.
I was way north.
you were
I was way
farther,
further
even farther.
north. Yeah, I was up on the Alaskan Panhandle, but on the Canadian
Nice.
side, you know.
I would
Yeah, it was
love to
really,
just
really cool.
Look up and see that.
There's
That'd be so sick.
there's a country in Europe that they have these fucking like clear igloos you can go stay in during the winter and go look at the Aurora Borealis.
Nice.
And then I looked it up and it was stupidly expensive. I was like, yeah, nope, I guess I'm
Sure.
not doing that trip because they looked really fucking cool because you got like 6 feet of snow around you and you're just out there watching the colors in the sky. I'm like, nah, not worth it. Not for, I think it was a couple grand for a night. I was like, yeah, no, that's not
no.
worth it to me.
But you could probably go to like any of those Scandinavian countries and just rent a nice hotel room with a big balcony, sit there in the lawn chair and watch the show. Because if it's a clear night, you're gonna see it, no problem.
We get them here. We can see it here, not specifically in town where I live, but if you get outside of town, you can see it quite often out here. It's
Yeah.
not quite as bright as if you're getting way farther north, but I mean, I live pretty far north in the U.S. because Wisconsin's up there, so.
Yeah, I mean, it's all about light pollution, right? You got to get away from the cities.
Yeah.
Finland.
Is that where that is?
Yep.
Yeah, I knew it was one of those Scandinavian. Yeah, those fucking things. Look at the price
Got a
tag. on-
fucking sauna in there and shit.
Yeah, look at the price
Yeah.
tag on what it is to rent those fucking things.
I don't know the conversion rate, unfortunately.
They're all about their saunas. Get in the sauna, run out into an ice bath, run back in the sauna.
One night, 2 adults, $642.
Probably euros.
Yeah, which that's
This
the
is in
euros.
dollars.
Oh, it's in dollars? Okay.
Oh shit, that's still
Northern
pricey.
Lights Village.
That's still a lot of money when you think about it.
Yeah, it didn't even
Bedroom,
cost me that for a
bathroom.
night in fucking Disney,
Breakfast and dinner
including
included.
tickets to the park.
Yeah, it's all about the experience, though, right?
Yeah.
Pretty fucking cool, though. I like that.
I need to go up to
These
my.
days.
I got a cousin who lives on Lake Superior. I need to go up to his fucking house and go look at him because he lives out in the fucking sticks.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Even in the summertime, you just get on a lawn chair at night when you're well away from the city and just look up. You're going to see, I don't know what they are, meteorites or whatever flying by. Pretty cool.
oh yeah. There's a couple places where we go camp that are like that, where you can go out. And once it's lights out around the campsites around 10 or 11 o'clock, you can stare up and you can see the millions of different stars, watch every damn meteor or whatever it is go by, shooting stars, whatever.
Wave to the Chinese spy satellite.
Apparently,
It's
they
like
just
that
send
over here. If you
balloons
get,
over
like,
the
2
U.S.
If you get like 2 hours away from Chicago, like Northwest Indiana, like when we used to go to Indiana Beach, Monticello, Indiana, to go camping and shit, like there was like 5 times, 10 times more stars in the sky, even just there.
Oh yeah.
It was like unbelievable, like how much light pollution affects the visible sky.
I've
crazy.
been out in the woods up in northern BC with a full moon at night, and it's like you're holding a flashlight.
Illuminated,
Yeah.
You can clearly see for quite a distance.
That's cool.
Where I used to hunt growing up, the shack out in the woods where we stayed, it was like that. You could go out and it'd be midnight and it looks like it's just dawn outside because there's so much light from the stars coming down, especially when it's clear out, which made it really easy to find your tree stand at 4 o'clock in the morning before the light came out.
I bet. Oh my god.
Also, I'll make a recipe tonight. I just want to let everybody know I'm not going to be tasting anything because my sniffer's still not quite 100% right, so it's not even worth me fucking tasting anything right now. Unless I fucking overpower everything, and then it's not going to be good.
Yeah, and then your senses come back, and you're like, "Oh God,
this is fucking terrible." Maybe it'll be good out of just a little fucking mouth to lung device.
Yeah, it took me a while for my senses to come back to normal after COVID.
Yeah, that's the one thing. The last time we had it, that was the last thing to come. Like, my fucking smell took forever to come back to full fucking strength. Like a good month or two.
And food, man, I had a pork chop about maybe 3 weeks after I got better after COVID. I took one bite. I thought I was gonna hurl. Tasted like I was chewing garbage.
Yeah.
And I love pork chop. Took me 6 months after that to eat a pork chop.
Yeah, that's the worst part is, I was, right before I lost my smell, I felt like an egg salad sandwich. So I fucking make some egg salad, put it in the fridge, wait for it to get cold so it's ready to go. Come back out to eat it, putting it on the thing, and I go, can't fucking smell it. I'm like, you're fucking kidding me. From the time I made it to the time I ate it, I lost my smell and taste. Couldn't fucking smell or taste anything. I'm like, you dirty motherfucker. Like, it's like my smell and taste have come back a little bit, but it's not. I can tell it's not full yet.
Yeah. Had a buddy didn't get his taste back for well over a year.
Oh God, that would suck. Like, I didn't even want to fucking eat when I couldn't taste anything. I was like, I knew I was hungry. I'm like,
it's not fun eating when you can't taste it.
Right.
Especially when it's like good food. It's like I'm wasting this.
Like,
I should just make fucking
the only
Campbell's
thing that
soup.
helped, the only thing that made worthwhile was anything that I was making, put hot sauce on it, because at least I can get the sensation of fucking shippy and spicy.
Yeah, at least you get heat.
Yes. I found that
flavor but heat.
like more spice, more salt, you could taste that. But anything else, you either didn't taste it or it didn't taste like it was supposed to.
Yeah.
Which was worse.
That's always worse. Expecting something to taste real good, and you're like, fuck is this?
It's the flavor. Alright, I hope I saved this recipe.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, tonight I just made a recipe from a one-shot, Jungle Flavors one-shot that I've never used before that I had sitting around gathering dust. And actually tastes pretty good. It's a strawberry kiwi fusion.
Ooh.
Strawberry kiwi.
More is it a more candied flavor?
I would say so, yeah. It's more sweet. It's very sweet, actually. And I didn't put a whole lot of sweetener in it.
Nice.
We'll see how
What is not a lot of sweetener for you, Dave?
1%.
Fair enough.
Figured I'd ask.
Yeah, I don't.
You know what?
Point
Kind
five
of
in mine.
Jolly Rancher, kind of. I would say, that kind of flavor.
Okay.
Nice though.
Only problem I have with that is it's strawberry and kiwi together. I don't like strawberry and kiwi together. Kind of like I don't like mint and chocolate together. I'm one of those weird motherfuckers where there's certain things I just don't like together. Like you put raisins in anything, I'm fucking out. Raisins in oatmeal,
Wow.
no. Oatmeal
Oh,
cookies,
see, I like
oatmeal
like
cookies,
raisins in
but they
oatmeal
can't have fucking raisins in them. You put cranberries in them, I'm okay with that, but not fucking raisins. Like,
To each his own.
to the general public who likes all of those things together, I'm that fucking odd man out. I don't drink coffee either. Don't like the smell or taste of it.
Oh fuck. I'd drop dead if I didn't have like 3 big mugs of coffee every day.
just finished one right now.
Eh?
Ninja Turtles mug.
That's a sweet fucking mug, though.
I think my sister bought that for me for Christmas a couple years back, or maybe my birthday.
I drink hot chocolate out of that.
I drink that too.
I do hot chocolate from time to time, but not as often.
Alright.
Although, if I could get me some of that good Mexican hot chocolate, yes, I would. A lot more often.
Some abuelita.
Yeah,
Like
and
that shit, though.
I want the homemade abuelita, where that granny is
It's
right over
fire.
the stove.
Yeah. My dad used to work with this lady who used to send him home with all kinds of delicious hot beverage, traditional Mexican beverage treats for the family. Take this to your family and enjoy. And like that was one of them. Like that abuelita, like it's like got cinnamon and maybe some clove in it with the
Yeah,
chocolate.
cinnamon,
It's like
clove.
it's so
And they use like a dark chocolate, so it's
Yeah.
not super sweet.
Yep, it's like cacao.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Although,
I eat a lot of Mexican food.
speaking of that, I'm kind of mad. I did not get any tamales over the fucking holidays. Usually I'd go and find some, because Christmas and New Year's is always a good time to find tamales in town.
My wife made enchiladas last weekend, and when was it? Last night she made homemade Mexican chicken soup,
Nice.
and that was really good.
I do like some Mexican.
It's different. It's completely different from traditional chicken noodle soup.
I like pozole.
Yeah, me too. Been a while since I had some now. That's like hangover food right there.
Yes, it is. It's really good hangover food, too.
Yes.
Big old bowl of
Yeah,
pozole.
when I was drinking, I religiously had that big plastic container of it from some girlfriend or family member or something. Because I mean, it's hard to avoid that shit. I'm spoiled. I live in a Hispanic neighborhood, so
Yeah, not so lucky.
just walk into any bar any day of the week, and there's a little guy with a cooler selling fucking tamales, most likely. That his wife and children and mother were up making all weekend.
Why does this keep
Nice.
coming up as white? Give me the dark version. Oh, that's why
There's no
it logged me
residual
out.
water in here.
Man, I gotta change the cotton in that.
This at one point had a custard in it. I can smell the slight flavor bleed in there a little bit, but that's all right because we're making a custardy donut.
Can you tell which custard?
Flavor Art Premium. 100%.
Oh, we don't want that.
The only one I can tell is custard extra, because it's very eggy.
That's what what's it called? The original custard V1 from Capella's. I can immediately smell that flavor. Like I don't even have to think about it. I'm like, oh, custard V1.
Yeah.
Because it just smells like Vapetasia custard. That's, I mean, they use it's like at 8% in their juice. Yeah, you can tell. It's well steeped. It's like 8%, and it's like 2% super sweet.
Speaking of that, I kind of want
Funny,
to do...
because I wasn't crazy about their liquid.
I liked their strawberry custard.
Yeah?
Yeah. It was like, didn't have to think about it kind of custard, you know?
I
Just
like the vanilla custard
easy.
V2 for that. Don't have to think about it. I know exactly what I want to do with it every time I use it.
First ingredient, AP.
I think I should... Oh, you know, I haven't done anything with it in a long time. I haven't used sugar cookie in a long
Fritos
time.
already in here. Oh. Crispy donut. Flavora.
Have you placed your flavor order yet, Adam?
No.
Dude, how are you living without shisha strawberry?
I had to buy Christmas presents and other shit. I had to pay bills and stuff.
Wait a minute, you're
I've just
living
been-
without
I've
shisha strawberry?
For a while, dude.
What
For
the
quite a
fuck,
while.
man? Do we
Yeah,
need to
I just,
do we need to send somebody down there to check on your mental health?
I just have been using other flavors. I've been like trying shit, different combinations of
Are
strawberries.
you going through
I'll order it eventually.
withdrawals? I'm just saying. Are there things you're doing in
it's-
back alleys just for shisha strawberry or what?
It's surprising, you know what? It's like a. I'm trying to go as long as I can, and then when I do get it back, it's gonna taste just that much better.
I mean, to be fair, it's not a bad idea to get rid of a lot of flavors because we all have too many flavors.
Oh God.
Oh
dude,
yeah, because there's a
many.
lot of like there's I can say probably 80% of my flavors I don't use.
Exactly.
And if I do, it's here and there, very rarely.
Yep. That's why I've been trying shit, throwing shit at the wall, seeing what sticks.
I need to get some more classic Belgian waffle though. That I do know because I'm running low on that.
Yeah, I'm on fumes for SSA whipped cream, but I'm gonna do what Adam's doing. I'm just gonna use up my other whipped creams, and that'll be that.
We do. I feel like maybe.
Going a little overboard there.
Graham cracker.
Oh, I put this flavor in there. Mustard 2. TPA. Promise.
I have a lot of one-shots sitting around. It would be a good idea just to get rid of them.
Yeah. Vape them shits up.
Exactly.
I love one shots. Because I'm lazy as fuck. And zebala 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 zebala.
That's another flavor you can't go wrong with.
So good. 0.75.
That brings that nice deep fried note to the party.
Yep. And then I got that crispy donut in there too. Oh my gosh. And then you're gonna bite into it and it's just gonna explode with custardy goodness.
I can't remember who it was, but a couple of weeks ago, maybe a little longer, someone
good.
posted a clone on ELR of glass pound cake. Pretty
Oh
good.
shit.
Really?
Pretty good.
That's
Glass made some
that was their
fucking
lemon
phenomenal
pound
liquids.
cake, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that lemon pound cake was fucking amazing. So was the blueberry one. Their blueberry.
Those are the
pound
two I never had.
cake. The blueberry one was so good.
I had every other glass flavor from like that
Like for
basics
a
line.
for
They
a
were good,
fucking
man. I liked their
commercial
fucking
line,
cheese.
they had some
They were-
really good liquid.
Yeah.
Their strawberry fucking was delicious.
It was very sugary, like it's gonna fuck up
Oh,
some
yeah.
coils, but it was so good.
This shit.
Yeah.
Strawberry blast.
I always liked their label.
crack.
I loved their labeling too.
Yeah,
Their
that's
labeling
that's
was
cool
really
as
fucking cool.
Marketing. Anybody who never had glass. That cat's like, give me attention, motherfucker.
Oh, he's spoiled. You're spoiled.
Dude, that's my dog
stop.
now. That dog is
Yeah,
so
here it comes. Here it comes. Paw. Okay, I'm coming back.
Hey, motherfucker, I
Dog's
wasn't done with you.
Oh, he's so spoiled, man. What?
Dude, our dog has gotten that way over the last like 3 weeks, this motherfucker will not eat plain dry kibble anymore.
Oh boy.
The only way he will eat it is if you take a spoonful of wet food and mix it in with the kibble. And he has
Oh,
to...
he bougie now.
Oh, he's stupidly bougie. And the worst part is you can't make it when he's not watching. If he doesn't watch you mix everything together, he won't fucking eat it.
Wow. What a
I'm like, you're fucking
diva.
taught. Yet you'll run around looking to try to eat rabbit shit.
Yeah. No problem eating disgusting shit, but when it comes to their food, they're picky as hell suddenly.
No, Church, I did not spoil it. That was not a me thing. I have a feeling that had something to do with my neighbors that watched my dog while we were in Disney in October. Because I noticed he was getting really picky when we came back. I'm like, what the fuck? So I asked my neighbors, I'm like, hey, was he not eating much over there? Oh no, he was eating great. We were giving him wet food every day. I'm like, you sons of bitches.
Yeah.
I'm like, you made him bougie.
Yeah, I have no one to blame but myself for spoiling my cats.
And then the other day, he wouldn't fucking eat because one of our friends brought us over. She cooked the whole fucking salmon and her family wasn't going to eat the whole thing. So she brought us a bunch of salmon. He smells the
nice.
salmon in the house. And my son, what does he do? Pulls a little piece off, feeds it to the dog. God damn it, dude. Don't do that. He wouldn't eat his dinner until somebody mixed in some salmon into his dinner. Like, you're fucking ridiculous, dog.
Well, I've had cats. When I go out and get some sushi for my wife and I'll have to get some for the cat too.
Christ.
Yeah, it's like,
Oh,
yeah.
you
I was like, on the plus side, though, even if it cost me a $2 can of dog food a week, not a big deal as long as he's fucking eating. I can deal with it. $2 a week. It's not going to kill me. But, no, yeah, I can always go with the never let somebody else keep my pets, but I trust those guys with my pets more than I would a fucking kennel, to be honest.
Oh, I would never put my cats in a kennel. Never.
I could have kenneled him for the 2 weeks we were gone, but being as he was very, very young at that point, because he's still only 6 months old.
Oh.
So I was like, we were gone in October. He was 4 months old at that point. I was like, I'd rather have him in a family that's gonna love him just as much as we do, and they were over all the time seeing him anyways because they're big dog people, and while we were gone, they bought him a new collar, new bowls. I'm like,
Wow.
they bought him a new dog bed. I'm like, you guys spoiled the ever living fuck out of him while you were there. I was like, it's no wonder he's turned into a bougie bastard.
Hey, Marilyn, you're the only normal-sized cat I have. You and your brother. Hmm? The rest of you are all fat.
Bunch of fatties. What are you doing in here, fatty?
Granted, I will say, other than him being bougie about eating, he's a really good fucking dog. Listens well. And he's smart as shit. It didn't take us long, and he was trained with everything. Sit, stay, lay down, fucking shakes. My son taught him high five.
Nice.
And then the missus the other day taught him roll over, and he's got all that down. I'm like, fuck, all right. You know? Like, you do just about everything. Like, now I gotta teach him to get a beer. But he's too small to get a beer. Fucking mouth won't fit around it. Knew I should have got a big dog.
That's how my drummer's cat is when we're at band practice. Like, the second we walk in, he walks right past Eddie, and he like looks right up at me. Meow, 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 Wow, like where you been, asshole? My favorite was when I was bringing my amp back to the house, and I set my amp down in the fucking living room. Cat jumps on it, and I'm petting him. I'm like, all right, go on now, get. Nope. He got a ride all the way downstairs into our practice spot just on my amp. He sat there for the whole way downstairs just because he wanted to be next to me.
Yeah, they're funny.
Fucking cat whisperer.
I would love to get a Labrador. Just
Oh?
just no room. Nice black lab. Oh, I think they're the best.
Bug ever again. All about cats for me.
Oh, it is for me too, but I've always just wanted to have a black lab, but just never had the room.
Let's see. Alright, let's try this off the Nook. What kind of garbage I've created. Smells good. Ooh. Ooh. Okay. All right. That's something special, I think.
Share it. Share it.
I haven't really vaped it yet, but
No, it doesn't matter.
this is the recipe.
Donutty goodness.
It's AP at 1/4, crispy donut from Flavora at 1 1/4, meringue at 1/2 from Flavor Art, super sweet at 1/2, vanilla cream extra at 1, vanilla custard 2 at 3, and Zeppola at 3.
Looks good.
Total of
Nice.
9.5%. Tastes like an overly custard-filled donut, at least off the knuckle.
Nice.
I don't know if I want to vape it right now. I kind of want to let it sit overnight. It's surprisingly sweet. With just that 0.5 in there. It's lingering too. The cream and the donut.
Ugh. Gee,
And I just drank all my coffee too like an idiot. Idiot!
Oh,
I
that's
need
all.
to change this cotton anyway. Let's fucking try it. Let's give it a shot. Let's give it a shots brewery. Little schlemiel schlemazel. Some Haas and Pfeffer incorporated. Giving it away. Give us any chance, we'll take it. Give us any, we'll break it. We're gonna make our dreams come true. Giving it
I
away.
think there's only one main character left alive, eh?
Laverne and Shirley?
Yeah.
I couldn't even tell you.
Laverne's
Penny
dead.
Marshall not alive?
Shirley's dead. They're both dead. And
Are they?
Yeah. And
Oh,
Squiggy's dead.
Oh,
That,
no, is he?
his buddy,
Lenny.
Lenny, he's still alive.
Michael McKean. Yeah.
Yeah, he's still alive.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, looks good. There we go. I figured out what I wanted to do with the sugar cookie. Did like a blueberry vanilla sugar cookie.
What are you using for the cookie?
Sugar cookie from Wonder Flavor.
Oh, okay.
Are you gonna frost it?
No.
Okay.
Did
I'm not saying you have
I
to.
did like a pretty close to a 3, 2, 1.
Oh.
See?
God.
Something simple.
Chrome lists private ELR links as unsafe links now.
Yeah, so you gotta allow them
You have
every
to
time.
you have to click through them. Yeah.
No surprise.
Oh, blueberry flavor West. Blueberry Jizzam.
I've been noticing advertising that helps
this
you
looks good.
quit smoking and vaping. Nice, eh?
Oh. I don't want to quit vaping right now.
No.
Thank
I'm never
you.
gonna quit. I'm never gonna quit.
I'll just stop if I ever want to stop.
Yeah.
Not me.
I like flavors.
Hit the nicotine
Too much
level and
fun.
everything I vape now, outside of the pod systems here and there, are fucking stupidly low anyway. So it's not like it. This point, it's I
Yeah,
do it just because it's a force of habit, and I enjoy
Jake's
the
dad was
flavor.
asking me about nicotine, and I was like, all right, for comparison, I vape 2.5 milligram nicotine, and he was like, okay, so what is Eddie's? And I was like, 50. And he's like, what?
Jesus.
And I'm like, yeah. He's like, is that because he's just off the cigarettes? I was like, it helps. He's
A
like,
lot.
all right, I see. He's like, how much does that nicotine cost you? I was like, it's like $100 for a liter. And he's like, how much does that last you? I was like, dude, I've had one for 2 years at least.
Yeah.
He's like, oh my god, it's that much less than smoking. I was like, yes. If you do it right, it's exponentially cheaper. And he doesn't smoke. He was just curious, you know? Boop, 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 boop.
Yeah. I really hope he's reading the comments from the bathroom. Although I have a feeling it has something to do with his fucking intestine problem that he's been having. Poor dude.
I carry Imodium everywhere I go.
What's happening, Swag?
Swaggy shame.
Hey, Swaggy.
How you doing, man?
Let's try this. Rock.
As much as I want to try that, it wouldn't do me any good. I wouldn't be able to taste shit anyways. It's like throwing... It's like a fucking fart in the wind. Such a bummer.
When I had COVID twice, and it never hit me in the lungs. It hit me in the throat and the head.
Yeah, mine was all right here.
Yeah.
I ended up with a fucking sinus headache from it. And like, I don't get fucking headaches ever. So getting a sinus headache was like fucking almost debilitating.
Yeah.
Worst part is, couldn't fucking breathe out of my nose, and I hate being a mouth breather. Fucking hate it.
Hey guys,
Yeah,
I just want to play D&D tonight.
that kind of shit. It irritates me. Even listening to people who are mouth breathers irritates me. So trying to go to sleep.
Bass
while-
player from early April, whenever we'd play shows out of town and we were in the hotel, he's just like, I'm like, dude, how the fuck are we supposed to sleep and play a show tomorrow, you asshole?
Yeah, like I'm fucking trying to go to sleep. Can't sleep because I can't breathe through my fucking nose. So I'd lay in bed for like 2 fucking hours before I'd finally pass out. I'm like, this is fucking ridiculous. And I wake up in the morning and something changed. I'm like, oh, I can breathe through my nose for all of like 30 seconds. Once I sit up, she's fucking back to clogged. I'm like, you dirty motherfucker. Mouth
That's pretty
breather
good so
all
far.
day. Fucking having to put fucking chapstick on because my lips are chapped from breathing out of my goddamn mouth all day.
Is that why Napoleon Dynamite always has to put on chapstick?
If he's a mouth breather, it makes sense, yeah.
He is. He's like, oh god, oh, like he's like, like,
Well,
and there's
you-
like a scene where he's like, can you bring me my chapstick? Because my lips hurt really bad.
Yeah,
I never thought about that.
you dry your lips out when you breathe through your fucking mouth.
Maybe it's because he's a fucking mouth breather.
Yeah, it was fucking... That was the worst part of it for that fucking week and change that I had it.
That's pretty nice.
Luckily, my boss is cool. She's like, you need to leave during the day, feel free. Like, so, like, I think the one Monday I had it, I only worked like 4 hours. Took 5 hours of PTO for the rest of my day. The next day I forced myself through it and did 8 of my normal 9, so I ended up using like 6 hours of PTO. But it's like, well, had like 40 to carry over for the year anyway, so I really wasn't worried about losing a couple fucking hours. Not to mention, I don't know what the fuck I'm going to do with all my PTO this year anyways, because once our acquisition goes through to this new company, I have a feeling I'm going to lose all the PTO I've saved up, so I think most of June I'm going to take off just for shits and giggles. Go do
Just in case.
Yeah.
So if they were to do something like that, do they have to give you a grace period, or can they just do whatever the fuck they want and be like, oh, by the way, everything you had is gone now?
Yeah, that's pretty
up
much
here
how it
anyway,
works.
Wow.
they
There's
can do what they want.
there's no
America.
law. There's no laws in place that stop them from doing that.
That's fucked.
I mean,
Yeah.
up here, they can't lower your salary. The law.
Yeah, I
Whatever
think that's
salary you
about the
have.
only thing they can't do is, and
Right.
they can probably do that in states because the state's fucked up like that. But I have a feeling that it's just going to be I'm going to lose all of my PTO and also the amount of PTO I get, because I get something it's around 20. I get about 8 hours a pay period. So there's 2 pay periods. I get about 2 days a month. By the end of the year, that's 24 days. That's like a month and a half worth of working days,
Shit.
basically.
Yeah.
Well, a month and a quarter of working days.
Well, you never know. You know, they might actually increase your benefits. You never know. Never know.
And that's kind of what I'm hoping for. I'm not going to hold my fucking breath because I know better, but, you know.
You never know.
I'm hoping as long as my pay stays the same or gets better, I'll be happy with that. And whatever their benefits are going to be, that's what they're going to be. It's not like that's going to be anything that we're going to have a fucking chance to do anything about. Oh, shit.
Oh, that sucks, Swaggy.
That sucks. One of my friends got Bell's palsy fucking, what was it, last year? And she's still, half of her fucking face is still droopy from it. And she's more pissed off because she says, now every time I fucking smile, I look like a fucking idiot because only one side of my fucking cheeks go off. Luckily, she's former military, so she just kind of fucking laughs it off, but yeah, that'll definitely irritate you.
Just don't smile. Works for me.
That too. Thank God I have resting asshole face, so I don't ever have to worry about that. Did you buy her a bib yet? If you're really looking to get in trouble, just buy her a couple bibs. You know.
One of those little baby sippy cups.
I need a tippy cup. Can you fill my tippy cup, please?
New characters come out for Marvel Rivals on the 10th.
I'm
The
just-
Fantastic Four. Dope.
Swag, I'm not trying to get you in trouble or hurt. I'm just giving you ideas if you're wanting to have a little fun at somebody's expense. Now, whether or not that gets you hurt or not depends on how well you know how to defend yourself and if you know a different house you can sleep in. I'm just saying, because that's probably your best bet.
How fast you can run.
Yeah, you just can't outrun a bullet. That's the problem. I don't know if there's any guns in your house, Swag, so I can't speak to that, but... Oh, speaking of shit show things, I also got an email from my fucking kid's school today. Well, from the superintendent in the school district. Their school system got hacked.
Oh, Jesus.
Thank God there's not a lot of personal information on the students in our school district because they don't take down socials or anything like that.
Wow.
But apparently whatever school system they use, there's a bunches of schools all over the U.S. that use the same system. And
Yep.
apparently they had to pay whatever hackers to delete all of the information.
Oh,
So they paid a ransom for it to stop it from getting all the kids' shit out there. I was like, oh, that's good to know that. Like, why don't you guys just have intranets, not be on the internet? Because then you don't have to worry about it.
That shit should not be able to be accessed from outside sources.
They just don't have a high security. That's the problem.
Mhm.
Probably not training anyone. So you probably got idiots opening emails from North Korea and wondering why the system went
No, it was probably some lonely secretary at one of the schools got an email from a Nigerian prince who's in prison, said they need X, this, and this, so that way they can get out, and they'll send her $10 million and make her a wife.
Yeah, princess.
You can be this new prince in this village in Nigeria. You'll live like a queen.
Sure. And I swear.
She has more guns than you, technically. Well, in that case, Swag, don't do any of the things mentionable. I don't want to read about my friend getting offed by his wife. Not cool. Yeah. Yeah, my son was not thrilled with Christmas either.
Oh?
No, he was not thrilled at all. Because he had it in his mind that he was getting a PlayStation 5 or whatever the fuck gaming system it was that he had asked for. I was like, nah, dude, I just gave you a gaming PC. You don't need a new one. So he was all pissy about that. Well, so-and-so got this. I'm like, well, yeah, so-and-so got that, but does so-and-so have a gaming computer? No. Exactly. So tell him to fuck up or rope.
90-something% of games that are on consoles are on PC, and if they're not, they come out like a couple months later, and they're mostly all cross-platforms. You can play them with your friends who are on consoles. So
he was not happy about one game though. He got some game called The Forest, I think, and his buddy's got it on PlayStation 5. He's like, Liam, can you get The Forest? So I looked, I was like, yeah, it was on sale on Steam for like $3 versus a normal fucking $40 or whatever during their Christmas sale. I was like, fuck yeah, for $3? Sure, no problem, dude. Get on there. His buddy creates a lobby for them to go into. He's, Dad, I can't find this lobby. Can you help me? And so I'm looking. I'm like, no, I don't see it either. I was like, can you rename the lobby so it's easier to find? Sure. So he renames the lobby for it. Looking, I'm like, still can't find the motherfucker. I go on fucking Google real quick. Look up, is this game cross-platform compatible? Nope. I was like, Liam's like, just bullshit. I was like, yeah, that'll happen, dude.
The one game that's not.
I was like, that's one of the few that aren't. It's like, look, that's like when you guys play fucking Fortnite together. He plays on that, you're playing on the PC now. It's cross-platform. I was like, some of them aren't. He goes, well, that sucks. Yeah. And what do I...
The biggest games are all cross-platform.
I fucking walk into his room the next morning, and here he is playing the game by himself. I was like, perfect. I was like, as long as you're playing the games that I'm buying, I have no problem buying them. But if they're not going to be played, I don't want to. Although, now the only thing he wants to play on there is Minecraft and Roblox. He's like, the other night, he goes, Dad doesn't want it? He should. I was telling him how you guys have your own little community set up on Minecraft. He goes, Dad, do you think your buddy would want to play Minecraft with me online? I was like, he probably would, but he plays way too late and you're in bed by then. What do you mean? I was like, it's after midnight. Oh, well, that kind of sucks. It would have been cool to play with somebody other than my friends.
Not always, but sometimes I play during the day.
I got a good kick out of it. He's like, would your friend play with me? I'm like, dude, I don't know. I was like, he plays Minecraft, probably. He might play it a little differently than you do, but that's okay. That's what that game is for.
That's how, like, our worlds that we have, me and Swag and Larry and Lumi all play completely differently. In fact, me and Larry and Swag, like, barely ever even interact in our world anymore. It's like me and Lumi usually, like, do shit together, and then they do shit together. It's like, it's just how our world is. And Swag's always doing crazy fucking redstone shit, and me and Lumi like to explore, and yeah, there's no right way to play Minecraft. That's the great thing about that game.
That's it.
Build Minecraft grow-ops, you know.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, Swag, I'm noticing my son is becoming more of an indie game gamer than he is mainline gamers. Or big name titles. The only big name titles he really plays is Fortnite and Minecraft. And Minecraft is still kind of, in my eyes, an indie thing, because that's how it started.
Even though it's been around for 20 years.
Yeah. Because, I mean, my little brother played that growing up. So he talks to me.
Like, yeah, it's been a while.
He's like, can I call Uncle Quinn? Because I have some questions about Minecraft. Yes, you can call him. You have him on your tablet. Just give him a call. And he'll talk to my brother for fucking hours if he gets the chance, just about Minecraft.
That's cool. That's cool.
Luckily, my brother's still a nerdy gamer at this point, so... He keeps trying to get me to fucking get into Warhammer. I'm like, dude, I am not spending that kind of money on little fucking figurines that I have to paint. No.
Oh, yeah.
As much fun as that would be, I also don't have anybody to play with here, and you live way the hell down in Austin, Texas. Well, I could get some down here for you, and then you could just come and visit. We could play when you come. I'm like, dude... I love the idea of that, hanging out with you and just nerding out for a fucking, like, 6-8 hours, whatever. Drinking whiskey, playing fucking big old fucking war games. But nah, I just can't do it. I can't get into it. Not to mention, if I really liked it a lot, I'd be pissed, because then I would be spending money on something else that I really like. I already spent enough money on fucking... I started spending way too much money on golf again.
Dude. This just came in the mail today.
Ooh.
It's all my comic books for the month.
And that is why he hasn't ordered flavors. It had nothing to do with Christmas presents.
It doesn't help, for sure.
That's alright. Look, you could have worse vices. I'm just saying, at least you're not a crackhead.
I know, exactly. I'm reading, I'm looking at art.
That's always been my thing when I'm like, my sister goes, you spend all that money on Halloween stuff. I was like, yeah, but I'm not smoking crack. I'm not snorting coke off of hookers' asses, so we got a win-win situation going on here. Although my son wants me to learn to play Minecraft. I was like, dude, I don't like that game.
It's so fun, though. I used to think the same thing. I'm like, this looks boring.
That's what it is to me. I'm like, unless there's a point to a game where I know there's a start and an end point, I don't really want to play. I mean, yeah, I know there's a start and end point. You go to the nether, you chop down the tree to build the fucking blah, 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 yeah.
I mean, you could, like, kill the dragon and then just never play again if you wanted to.
That would be my kind...
It's a daunting task. There's a lot of steps to get there, you know?
Yeah, there is. Well, yeah,
Still
I
haven't
could
done
play
it in my world yet.
I was like, I could play it for that reason, but then once I beat it, I would never play it again.
Yeah, see, I'm all about, like, building, and I love building shit. Like,
No,
I loved Legos when I was a kid. So,
I think, for me, that's the coolest part about my kid doing that is I'm watching him think about how do I do this in 3 dimensions, and...
Oh, hell yeah.
Like, it's really good for somebody, like, it's an engineer, thoughts of engineering are going into it.
Yeah, it's better than killing hookers and stealing cars.
And
for me, I'm more about kill hookers and steal cars.
Like, that redstone shit is crazy. Like, you can build, like, working computers in Minecraft, basically, if you're fucking smart enough. It's pretty crazy.
Yeah. And he used to watch so many videos on that stuff. And now he plays more VR now than he does Minecraft, but it's all indie games. Dad, I saw this little one-off game. Can we get this? Dude, it's like $30. You keep asking me for a $30 game every other fucking day. What do I look like? Goddamn U.S. Treasury? Venom.
Yeah, these days, that's expensive.
Oh, yeah, and unfortunately, because all of his friends have the same fucking VR systems, they all try different games, and they're like, you need to get this game to play it with us. So it's every fucking day it's a new one. I'm going, dude, I'm not made out of money. If I was, we wouldn't live where we lived. I'm like, we'd live in a way bigger house. I would probably have a fucking maid. I'm like, but we don't have a maid. I was like, and right now, you barely want to put dishes away, and you keep fucking asking me for shit every day. Dude, I don't think so, Tim.
Yeah. Can't expect everything.
And then it's one of his fucking friends keeps getting these new games that are all fucking way more graphic than what a kid their age should be playing.
Oh,
Nice.
yeah, that's not good.
Yeah, I would keep kids away from that because it desensitizes them, right? And they become normal, and that's not good.
Yeah, like the one I don't even know the name of the fucking game. He goes, Dad, can I get this game for the VR? And I was like, well, let me look into it. Because I always check. He's like, it's on sale for, I think it was like $10 or something. I was like, okay, $10 I can do. Looked at it. It was rated mature for something in nudity. I was like, yeah, no, dude. Definitely not.
Yes.
But Ari has it. I don't give a fuck if Ari's got a fucking goddamn $1 million check. You're not getting that.
No, it's not cool.
I was like, just because his parents allow him to do that does not mean I'm going to allow you to do that. Well, it's not fair. Well, then go fucking live with Ari. They can pay for everything for you.
Hey,
I
this
wouldn't be
game's free and cross-platform and only cartoony simulated violence. So there you go. Perfect.
I wouldn't be surprised if that boy's parents don't even know what the game's about. Here
They-
you go, son. Go
Usually
play.
not.
They probably don't. Which, I mean, I get it. There's a lot of parents who are just like, yeah, do whatever. I'm not that guy.
No.
I say no to more shit than any of his friends' parents do.
How old's your son now? 8, 9?
He's 9. He'll be 10 in May, so he's
Yeah. Well,
not even
Yeah,
double digits yet.
10 years old is too young to be seeing naked characters. That's just wrong.
Yeah,
I concur.
that's my thought on it. I'm like, dude, you need, like, there's a reason why those have a rating where they say 17 plus or whatever on them. I was like, no, you don't get that one. I was like, maybe when you're like 15, I'll go, yeah, go ahead. Maybe even 14, but 9 years old, fuck no.
Oh, God.
I'm like, keep playing Gorilla Tag or whatever the fuck that game is. I was like, that's good enough.
Woo!
That seems like way
Oh,
too
God.
much wild shit going on for me. I couldn't play that game.
Dude, you play fucking Rocket League like a fucking beast, and that game gets fucking crazy fast.
It's not that fast. There's only one thing I gotta worry about: positioning and where the ball is going. That's it. That seems like you gotta watch who's doing what, and there's 10,000 things going on around you. Nah, too much
Yeah,
for me.
there's a lot, but you have roles in this. Like, I kind of go up, I kind of beat the shit out of whoever I can, and then I get the fuck out of there. If I can swing, there we go.
Yeah. Sounds like a bunch of button mashing. Way too much for me.
Woo, got him.
I will say I've been spending way more time playing that new Indiana Jones game. That thing is
Oh, hell
fucking
yeah, I need to
It's
try that
actually
still.
really good. Dude, did you pick up the Hell Let Loose game that they had for free on the...
Oh, I don't know.
I think it's on there till the 9th, so I think you got
I've
time.
been missing. I haven't checked the Epic Games in a while. Actually, I have to fucking do that now.
Yeah, I think it's there till the 9th. It's like a World War II thing. So I picked it up the other day. I was like, just because I'm interested in old fucking stuff like that. So I was like, that could be fun.
I take all the free games I can get.
They had a couple cool ones on there that I took. I picked up the Sifu game because I was like, that was one I wanted to play when it came out and never played it.
Oh. And they're like, here you go, it's free now.
Yeah. Kind of the same reason why I got that Return to Moria game. I want to play more of that, but it's kind of boring by myself. Like, I feel like I need more people to play it. Yeah, because what they have on there, they had Ghost Runner 2 on there for free. Sifu.
Hell Let Loose, free now till January 9th. Yep.
Yeah. And
Having
picked
it
up
now. $50, man. It's a $50 game.
Yeah.
I mean, it's 4 years old, but still.
For free, I'll take it.
Exactly. Get it. Oh, that Epic checkout screen is so bright.
It is. I really wish they had a dark theme setting like the rest of their back
Look at my
pages.
fucking hand, dude.
I'm so white, it hurts.
Oh my god. I like the Epic store is dark mode, you know?
Yeah,
But their
the
checkout,
great.
so bright.
I still haven't.
Yeah, I mean, if you look at my library, like, I have so many games from Epic.
I haven't downloaded any of the ones that I've
Dude,
taken down from there other than Return to Moria.
This is only halfway, by the way.
Jesus.
Yeah.
But I mean,
anytime they have free games, I take them.
Yeah, because they give a
If
free
they're
game
remotely interesting.
every week. They do a new one, and then over Christmas it was every day.
Like, I've bought a few. Like, I bought Cyberpunk. I bought Cyberpunk. I don't know what else I bought through Epic.
I didn't even.
Everything else
Oh,
is free.
I take that back. I bought for my son because he wanted to play at Poppy's Playhouse.
Poppy's Playhouse.
Yeah, it's some weird like thriller kids game, or no, it's Poppy's Playtime.
okay.
Excuse me.
Like Five Nights at Freddy's.
Yeah, something along those type of lines thing.
Yeah. That all the cool kids play. That I don't know anything about.
Yeah.
I'm neither cool nor a kid.
I was never cool even when I was a kid.
Oh, no, me neither. Far from. Holy shit. I was cool when you needed somebody to copy your homework off of. If I did it.
I was cool when you needed a dime bag from somebody.
Later on in life, yes, for sure.
No, I was doing
In
that.
high school, yeah.
Yeah, that's where I was in high school.
Yeah, junior year of high school. Like, the gangbangers used to come up to me because I had better shit than all their fucking older brothers had and shit. Hey, where do you get this shit, bro?
And then I started
I'll never
donating
tell.
plasma, and I stopped selling dime bags because it was more lucrative for me to sell fucking plasma.
That's crazy.
Wow.
Yeah, I was skipping my first period twice a week to go donate plasma and was making like
Seriously.
it was like $140 a week or something at that point.
Wow.
And so it was paying for the gas in my fucking old 85 Dodge Ram for the week. It was paying for me to buy cigarettes and enough beer for me to get plastered on a fucking weekend.
Wow.
So it's like, well,
Jeez.
we're good. I
That
don't
works,
need to
I
do
guess.
anything else. And I was like, and this is legitimate. I won't go to jail for donating plasma.
And you can donate blood as well, right, down there, and get paid.
Donating blood, you don't get paid for, only the plasma portion of it.
Really? I thought some states paid for blood too.
Some states
Not
might.
here.
Wisconsin is not one of them.
Yeah, Illinois doesn't either.
They only pay for plasma. That was during BioLife's infancy. Like, when I started doing that. 'Cause they're fucking everywhere. You can't go into any major city without there being a BioLife somewhere.
No.
Although,
Unfortunately, that does not exist up here. You can donate it, you just won't get paid for it.
Yep. There's one on West 87th Street.
yeah, say
About 4 miles from my house, probably.
they pay pretty well, though, for what it is. I mean,
I can't.
yeah.
I don't like needles.
It's
I'm
not.
not afraid of them. If I don't have to have a needle in me, I don't. Probably why I don't have any tattoos.
Can't blame you.
Tattoos are different. I don't like needles either, but
Oh,
tattoos.
shit, they're only paying $110 a week down there? Damn swag. They're shortchanging people. I think up here they're like 150 a week up here in right now, but it always changes.
Can't do much with $100 these days.
No. Although, I think there was also something where they were giving you W-2s or something for those, or some tax form. If you donated so much, you had to claim it.
Oh, yeah.
And I was like, yeah, no, that's not happening. I'm not. No. I was like, that's a donation. Just because you're paying me for my donation.
The last time I truly got my money's worth for $100 was the last time I bought weed in Michigan. Seriously.
I can
It's like
see
the
that.
last time where I was like, God damn.
Yeah, that's
Like,
what it is. It's
wow.
$10.99.
Because those carts were like $8 a pop, and I bought whatever the deal was, like 14 of them for $100, and I only vape one of those like every week and a half. So it was like basically like 20 weeks of being stoned for $100.
That works.
Considering how much I used to spend on it, it's pretty ridiculous.
Yeah, that's a huge difference.
Significant.
And if $100 will last you a month, why not?
And it's way better fucking quality shit. And I'm not smoking it, I'm vaping it.
Come March, my pension, one of my pensions kicks in. Big
Oh.
$740. Woohoo, living the high life.
That's like $33 here in the States. Jesus Christ.
Exactly.
I fucking saw an estimate on my home. It went down for the first time in like 4 years. By like a 1/4%.
Wow.
And I was like, like the estimate they had on it was like $250,000. I was like, yeah, no, bud, it's probably nowhere near that, but sure. I like where your head's at. That tells me the fucking housing market is way overly inflated. Not that I'm mad about it because I'm not underneath it, but
Problem with that is, yeah, sure, it's great. Your house goes for a lot more than you paid. You got to live somewhere, right?
yep.
So you got to go buy something. So unless you move to somewhere that's much cheaper, you're not going to be any more ahead.
That's it. I mean, don't get me wrong, it tells me I have a lot of equity, but it can't do shit with equity.
Exactly. Like Paul, where he lives, if you bought cheap where he is, and you sell now and then move to the Canadian Maritimes, which is the East Coast, fuck, you live like a king.
And that in the East Coast, that's like where Newfoundland is, right?
Yeah, well, that's the furthest east, but I wouldn't live in Newfoundland. That's way too fucking out in the boonies. But like you live in New Brunswick or Nova Scotia, it's just like Maine. It's just like Maine. You know, if you didn't know any better, you wouldn't know you were in Canada. You know, if you were from Maine.
Yeah. There's been days where I've thought about expatting out and going somewhere else, just because healthcare, is better in most other countries than the U.S. Maybe not better, but cheaper.
Well,
Or at least on par.
I was looking at that because fuck, I'm not going to be able to live on my pensions. So Grenada, the Caribbean island,
Yeah.
the average rent is $350 a month.
Shit.
What?
Dude, that's cheap.
So, yeah, exactly. So, I'm gonna visit there at some point and see what it's all about. And who knows? They can't live here on without no way.
Yeah, no.
The way the inflation rate's going and everything, no way.
Yeah, like, my mom got a hard dose of reality because she retired 5 years early this year. And she realized how much she's going to be now spending for health insurance and all the prescription drugs. And she's like, that's going to take a huge hit into my 401k. I'm like, yeah, it is, because
Oh, yeah.
I forget how many thousands of dollars a month that it's going to cost her just in health insurance premiums. And then the
Thousands a month?
yeah, between premiums and then her prescription bills, it's a couple thousand a month.
Oh my God! I don't know how anyone can. I mean,
Yeah.
here, if well, so hospital, doctors, all that stuff is free. Okay, prescription eyeglasses you have to pay for, but there's ways around that. Like if you get your prescription, all the information, you go online. It's like $100 for a nice pair of glasses.
Even cheaper than that.
And then whatchamacallit, for drugs, if you don't have a private plan, let's say that gives you $3 per prescription, the government plan is everything over $1,000 is free. So once you hit that $1,000 for the rest of the year, it's free. So if you hit that $1,000, let's say you got on some crazy medication, in a week, you hit that 1,000, and for the rest of the year, it's free. Then the following year, you have to hit that 1,000 again, and then it's free.
Like, my only saving grace is that my health care is covered through the VA. So I don't pay for any health insurance because it's all covered by the VA. If that wasn't the case, there'd be no way I could live on the fucking money that I get paid. Because, like, I looked at our fucking health plan options, the new and improved ones that they put out this year for us. They're fucking trash.
That's insane.
You're looking at like what was it? It was $2,500 individual deductible, $5,000 for the family, and this was like on the most expensive plan. And then they're only covering fucking 70% after that. So you got to spend $2,500 of your own money for your fucking healthcare first before they'll even start paying for shit.
How did anyone survive down
You don't. You scrape by.
there? That's not scraping. Oh my God. With the cost of food and everything today?
Yeah. Don't. And if you want to eat healthy, it's fucking even more expensive than it is. You can eat poorly for cheap. But to eat healthy, nah. It costs a fucking arm and a leg. Like, I'm glad the Mrs. Gardens, because that saves a lot of, like, tomato sauce and shit like that. Things that we use a lot of. That's what we mainly garden. Like, she does a ton of tomatoes. So we've got tomatoes all year long for tomato sauces, pasta sauce. Fucking, she makes fucking dried tomato paste. So it's great in that aspect. We did what'd she do, like 60 heads of garlic or something this year. So we got these giant fucking bulbs of garlic that are gonna last us until we harvest again middle of summer.
Nice.
So it saves a lot of money in those aspects, but if it wasn't for shit like that, we wouldn't make it. I mean, we would, but it'd just be a lot worse than what it is.
Yeah.
And then figuring out, how am I gonna make it? So like this last year, how am I gonna make it so I can take my kid to Disney? That was a fucking nightmare. I had knots in my stomach all fucking year long trying to figure that shit out until it was all said and done.
Really, I'm sorry to hear that.
But you know, it is what it is. It wasn't for me. If it makes my kid's life any better, I'll do it. At least
Yeah,
he
for sure.
gets some little core memory out of it that he'll live with for the rest of his life. That's a win in my book. Doesn't matter how much it fucking costs me.
Yeah.
I mean, thank God I didn't get fucking shingles again. I mean, at least I got that going for me. Because when we bought the fucking house, we're 7 years on the house now, 8 years on the house. Within a month of moving in, I got fucking shingles. And Liam was, what was he? He was 2 at the time. So I would have been 33-ish. Somewhere in there, 33, 34. Got fucking shingles at that age. Nobody gets shingles at that fucking age.
Well, we had a couple guys at work that were around about that age.
And I'm looking at it, and I'm like, well, this shit fucking hurts and itches. So I finally make a fucking doctor's appointment. Doc goes, yeah, you got shingles. I was like, how the fuck did I get shingles at this age? She goes, what's been going on in your life right now? I was like, oh, I just finished buying a home. She's like, well, probably what happened is the stress of buying a home weakened your immune system enough for you to catch shingles. She's like, generally, it's something you don't see until your 50s, 60s, 70s. It's usually in the geriatric community that it happens more often. I'm like,
Hurts
okay,
like a motherfucker.
dude. There was like a 3 week period where I didn't wear a shirt while I was working because it was up and down my left side, and and it only stayed towards the front of my body. Luckily, it didn't go towards the back. It was from my belly button over to my left side, and there was just like this line of fucking shingles, and then a couple on my leg.
Jeez.
And unfortunately, they gave me a bunch of lidocaine patches, which was great and all, but I'm a fuzzy bastard. Those fuckers don't stick to you when you're fuzzy. And
Yeah.
there was no way I was trying to shave around that, because God knows that would have hurt like a son of a bitch when even putting on a shirt was uncomfortable. Yeah. And what was funny is when I first got them, they were just itchy, so I had the missus. I'm like, can you scratch the shit out of this for me? Because first they look like little fucking pimples. So I'm like, all right, just scratch the fucking heads off them. Those should go away in a couple days. She's like, you could have gave me shingles. I was like, well, you didn't get them, so be glad. Yes, I am a big brown velvet teddy bear. So I always joke, I've got a fucking sweater on all year long. It's just the way I am. I'm fucking built that way. It's definitely built for cold weather, even though I don't like it.
Yeah, I could do it all that without the hair on my back, that's for sure.
Dude, that was the worst fucking thing, too. As I got balder and balder, it all moved from here to back there.
Yeah,
I'm going, God damn it. I'm like, I mean, if I ever wanted to have a hair transplant, I know where they could take it from. Just take it off my back. We're good. Like, I can't even say no skin off my back now. It's just, it's no hair off my back.
Periodically, my wife will shave my back, but then it just comes back worse, so. And darker. That's
And
another thing.
Itchy
A
as
lot darker.
fuck like a couple days afterwards.
Yeah.
And like, it's not even worth it at this fucking point. Probably because I've been dealing with it for enough years now to where I'm like, yeah, it's not even worth the fight. Damn. Swag, you know, that reminds me similar of those old traditional health plans. I miss the traditional health plans that they used to have, where you knew exactly what you were going to pay for every fucking visit. Like, you knew you were paying like $10 for a primary care visit, $25-30 for a specialist, $200 for a surgery. Now, nah. Just be prepared to bleed out your asshole for everything fucking you're gonna for your health care. Ugh. Yeah. Well,
Well, a lot of people around the world, include mainly the United States, but a lot of places, they travel to other countries for healthcare.
and I can't fucking blame them. Not to mention, there's a lot of things they won't allow in the U.S. because they don't make money for the health and for fucking. The U.S. is a for-profit health system.
Yeah.
Period. Like, a lot of things that they're doing outside of the U.S., like the stem cells and things like that, they're not letting them do in the States because, oh, well, those are solving problems, and when we solve problems, that doesn't make money. We can't just keep them on drugs. We can't keep them in physical therapy and these other things. It's a fucking nightmare.
Yeah. Oh well.
Terrible.
Yeah, that's 100% the worst part of being an American right now, in my opinion, is the fucking healthcare system. It's an absolute shit show. And
Well,
unfortunately,
maybe one day someone will say, you know what, enough's enough. We gotta have universal health care. None of this bullshit suing everyone because your fucking breast job is not perfect or shit like that. And that'll be that. 'Cause it's gotta happen. It's gotta happen.
I hope
No
so.
one-
But
I mean,
I have a feeling I'll never see it in my lifetime.
350 plus million people can't continue without universal health care.
No. The only thing that scares me about that is in the U.S. what'll happen is you're going to lose a lot of doctors that way because...
Where are they going to go? Everywhere else has universal health care. Where are they going to go?
That's it. I mean...
They'll
end
that
up...
argument just doesn't hold water.
My thought is they're going to go somewhere where it's cheaper for them to live. So they'll... Because, That's my only worry, because I'm like, yeah, we've got a lot of great doctors in the U.S., some of the best in the world, but you can only see those best in the world doctors if you can fucking afford the scratch that goes with it.
Yeah.
Whole lot of scratch.
I mean, a lot of like if you go over to Europe, even though you'll pay the non-citizen rate, but it's still way cheaper than what you would pay.
Yeah, and it's fucking wild. That's why a lot of people, like, I've had friends that have gone down to fucking Mexico for surgeries just because it's way fucking cheaper.
Yeah.
Like, they did their research to figure out which hospitals are the best rated and has the best rated doctors down there. And those are the ones where they book their appointments with, get their shit, come back, and it's way fucking cheaper. And they end up better off for it because they're not bleeding financially out of it, and they get the same fucking treatment down there as they did here. It's just, you went to Mexico, that seems a little sketchy. It's only sketchy if you don't do your fucking research and you go to some hole in the wall fucking place.
Yeah. Right.
Like, not to
Mexican
mention
people need fucking health care too. They have to have good doctors there too, otherwise they'd all be dead.
Exactly. I'm like, you guys got to think of it like that. I was like, not to mention the pharmacy situation in the U.S. is fucking terrible.
God, yeah.
Because like, there's a lot of a lot of countries where they have open pharmacies where you don't need a fucking prescription. If your doctor tells you what you need, you go to the fucking pharmacy. You tell them, hey, this is what my doctor told me what I need, and they sell it to you right on the spot for pennies on the dollar compared to what it is here. I mean, fucking, the whole EpiPen thing they did fucking a couple years ago where it ended up in Congress here because fucking EpiPen had a fucking quarter on the market and we're getting like fucking $1,000 a fucking EpiPen or some crazy shit. Luckily, they put a kibosh on that because so many people needed them, but that kibosh doesn't help because even on the low end of things, you're still paying $200 to $300 per EpiPen. Or per pack of two. Or whatever the fucking case is.
You could probably fly to Europe and get them for nothing and fly back.
Yeah, it's fucking crazy.
Just combine it with a vacation. A lot of people will go to Holland for dental work. I've heard that. So they'll go over to Holland and on a vacation and have all their dental work done, and
well, yeah, it makes
over there and come back.
That's another one that's a scam here. Is fucking dental here. It's fucking ridiculous.
Telling me
it's not even regulated. That's the thing, is it's not regulated like... Okay, I'll say this. The health insurance industry is regulated very loosely, in my opinion, but it's regulated. On the other side of that, dental is not in the same way that healthcare is. Because dental is kind of like a fucking free-for-all. Like, even my employer, they offer dental insurance. But it's fucking terrible. Like, don't get me wrong, the deductibles are really small. It's like $50. But they only cover like $2,500 worth of dental work per year.
Ouch.
No. That's dick. That's fuck all. That's, you had a couple of fillings. Bam. There's your $2,500 fucking dollars. I'm going, thank God there's other ways around it. Or finding a dental office that does self-pay where it's way cheaper than fucking using your insurance. But dental is a fucking terrible scam here, and the unfortunate part is nobody looks at dental health and the health of the rest of the body together. Dental health has a lot to do with everything else in your fucking body.
Bad teeth, bad heart.
Yep, all that shit, it all kind of fucking adds up together, and people don't put it together, so they don't put them in the same thing. Because they're a dentist, they're not a doctor. Yes, they're a doctor of fucking teeth. and gums and mouth. That's
Exactly.
they still go through the same fucking amount of schooling as a doctor does. It's just different. Fucking all that shit just irritates me here. Fucking dental and healthcare. Fuck them all. What I would give to get into a universal style healthcare system here, it'd make it so much better for everyone. And he goes, well, what about wait times? Look, all the bullshit you hear about wait times is fucking malarkey. Yeah, there might be some for elective surgeries and things like that, but those are electives. But things you need like emergency care, you're not going to have a stupid ass fucking...
If you walk into a hospital here, the hospitals are overwhelmed because there's a lot of respiratory illnesses going around right now. But if you walk in with chest pains, you're right away.
Yeah, they're still going to do the triage thing and triage you to the front of the line if you need to be there. If you don't, yeah, you're going to wait. But that's how triage works. It's take those who are in most urgent need of care first, and then everybody else kind of tails behind them.
And if and there's ways up here around that too. People are just lazy. They want to go to the hospital that's 5 minutes from them. Well, get in your car. If you can, get in your car, drive maybe 40 minutes, no waiting lines.
Yeah.
Outside of the cities, zero waiting lines. So that's all you have to do.
That's it. I mean, don't get me wrong. Like, I love our systems here for, like, urgent cares, where it's not emergent, but it's something you need to get seen for right away. Usually the waits aren't more than, like, an hour. Or, even in my son's case, before Christmas, he got some sort of, like, viral thing in his throat, caused one of his tonsils to swell. It wasn't strep. And they had a 2-hour wait. They're like, well, you can book an appointment online for the urgent care. They're like, so we booked one online and we showed up, and the second we showed up, signed in, right to the back. I was like, all right, fucking easy. But the cost that's associated with those visits is just as bad as going to a fucking emergency room, damn near.
How much was it?
Oh, what did that fucking visit cost? That visit alone to the urgent care was like $600-700. It wasn't fucking cheap. I mean,
Yeah, if I want to, I can go private here too. And, instead of waiting a couple of days for something, it'll be done right away. Well, you know what? Unless it's an emergency, I don't mind waiting.
no, and that's the thing the problem with people in the U.S. is everything is gotta have it right now. That's why you end up with a lot of people sitting in emergency room waiting rooms, even though they don't fucking need to be there. I had to go to the ER because of fucking having kidney stones in October. I didn't want to go to the ER. I just wanted to go to my fucking regular doctor. But, well, based on the symptoms you have, we probably can't do anything. So you need to go to the ER. So I go sit in the fucking ER. The first time I went wasn't bad. I was in the waiting room maybe 15 minutes. And they took me right fucking back, got me hooked up, and I was in a CAT scan machine inside of fucking 45 minutes. The second time I went, because I had to go a second time because I ran out of fucking pain meds and kidney stones hadn't passed. Those fuckers, I sat in the waiting room for like 2 hours. And then it took me another fucking like hour and a half of sitting in a room without anybody even coming to check on me.
Yeah, that's the best.
For the doctor to walk in, he goes, well, we already know what you have based on your previous visit. Can you just give me a rundown on what's going on? He's like, I'm just going to write you a prescription and get you out of here. I was like, you guys could have done that fucking an hour and a half ago. Like, you looked at my chart, you already knew what I was here for, yet I sat in this room for an additional hour and a half. I'm glad I'm not paying that bill because the VA sent me to the emergency room, so they're paying it. But still, I'm thinking about how many people get charged for shit like that, and just for walking in there. Like, you walk into a hospital for an emergency room here, you're getting a minimum of 2 bills. Because you're getting one from the hospital, and then one from the ER physicians group. Because they're separate entities, so they bill separately. And if you have to have any x-rays, CAT scans, things like that, you're also going to get a bill from the radiologist who reads the x-ray or CAT scan. So you could end up with 3. It's fucking ridiculous. It's a goddamn sham. You better pray to God you have good insurance. And good insurance in the U.S. doesn't exist anymore. Once they took away traditional health plans, that shit all went by the wayside. Like, I feel bad for people who didn't join the military and have access to VA healthcare. Albeit VA healthcare system is fucking shoddy at best. It's fucking free. I'll take shoddy at best versus fucking $30,000 in medical debt a year, you know?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. That right there, Paul, that's 100% it. You walk in clinic, know what... It's a simple thing like that. How much do they charge you for the fucking drugs while you're down there, too? I'm sure that wasn't fucking cheap for fucking penicillin or amoxicillin, whatever they put her on for that.
Yeah, but Paul will just submit the bills when he got home and he gets all of it back.
Yeah, this is the way out.
Yeah, I wish they did that here. Fuck.
Holy crap.
They don't even do that for fucking... Like, you can submit bills if you're overseas to your health insurance. Like, say you break a fucking leg or something, and you're covered for overseas travel, and that's if you're covered for overseas travel with your fucking policy. They're still only going to pay you back at the rate of whatever your normal fucking... Whatever your normal... If it's 70-30, you're only getting 70-30 of... And it's not of what was billed to you. It's what the reasonable and customary amounts are based on the U.S. pay scale for those.
Which is okay for you guys because it's way overinflated, so. Not many places in the world have even come close to the United States for healthcare costs.
Yeah, I don't think there is one that's out there that's fucking anywhere near us.
No, we gotta take the cake for that.
We gotta win sometimes. It's one of those trophies where I go, send it back. I don't fucking want it.
We don't want it. Affordable healthcare.
It's one of the...
I think a lot of things are going to change in this year and next year, so who knows what'll happen.
We'll see. Alright, it's 10:15. I'm ready to get the hell out of here. I'm gonna go get some sleep and go see if my dog is still awake. Take him out to go shit his brains out and then put him to bed too. He likes those midnight poops when it's fucking 12 degrees outside. Why not? Sounds like a good time.
Yep, when it's least convenient for you is the best time for him.
And that's it. That's it. Oh, and then it's never, oh, I'm just gonna poop. Well, let me go sniff around out here and drag you all over the yard. Nah, the fuck you don't, dog. He's definitely got the missus trained for that, though. 'Cause she'll walk all over the yard with him. I'm like, no. I'm like, I just stand, hold the leash. I'm like, this is as far as you go. Either you go here or you don't go at all. Alright. Yeah. Thank y'all for coming and hanging out. I love y'all. I will be back again next week. Hopefully more of my smell is back and taste. If it is, then I'll start making and tasting. But until it's back fully, I'm not going to be making and tasting anything. But I'll still theory craft some stuff. But you guys know the drill.
Make a rich cinnamon 2% recipe. See if you can taste that bad boy.
I don't want to cough my lungs out, but that's a good
idea.
Putting 2% of that in there? Good God. I think that would actually kill my taste buds more, so I wouldn't be able to taste anything even fucking longer.
I think even Socorro's only has 0.25% of that in it. Maybe a half?
Jesus fuck. I'm
Yeah.
like a 1 drop per 30 mil.
Swags in there too.
Oh, man.
You get 1 drop per 30 mil. That's it out of me for that. No.
It's always here. It just sits right on the desk
How much is left in that bottle? 'Cause mine doesn't ever look like it's been used.
Yeah, you can feel a little bit missing from there, but
Yeah,
not
that flavor is so ridiculously potent. It's fucking crazy.
Yeah, it still smells like the day I got it too. Had it for a couple years.
Oh, I can imagine. But, y'all know the drill. Educate, advocate, not for yourselves, not for any of us up here. those sorry bastards that are still on the stinkies, and keep a viable option alive for them. Love y'all. See y'all next week. We should be, in theory, doing Kicky Punchies tomorrow over on the I'm No Joe channel. So if you're into Kicky Punchies, MMA, come on over. Should be at 9:30 Central Time. Also, that is going to depend on if Meter has gotten off the toilet or not, though. So take that with a grain of salt and a piece of toilet paper.
Send them a box of Imodium.
I know, right? Maybe some Zantac or something else to help with that some way, shape, or form. But that's all I got. You guys got anything?
No. Night all.
Go listen to Eddie and the Arsons.
That too. Also, don't.
New
And
shit coming soon.
probably in the next 2 or 3 weeks, we're gonna start doing the big push for bicycles. I got an in with a local pallet wholesaler today. So they're going to be on the lookout for a good deal on bikes for me. So hopefully we can do better than last year, because last year was kind of shitty, but bike prices were up last year. So we'll see. But I don't know. See y'all next week. Be good. If you can't be good, don't name it after me, because I don't need anything named after me. Okay. Bye.
Bye. Titties.